Summary: Chelsea and Jimmy's relationship in Love is Blind is doomed due to their insecurities and constant fights. Chelsea uses emotional manipulation and Jimmy avoids conflict, leading to poor communication. Jimmy isn't fully committed to Chelsea, and their struggles may stem from his initial attraction based on looks. Chelsea Blackwell and Jimmy Presnell's relationship in Love is Blind Season 6 has been tumultuous, and there are many signs that their love will fade away once they're married. Chelsea, a 31-year-old flight attendant, connected with Jimmy, a 28-year-old software salesperson, in the pods where they were getting to know each other people. Jimmy was also interested in Jessica Vestal, whereas Chelsea was dating Trevor Sova. They decided to choose each other in the end, however, their relationship has been going downhill ever since. Although the Love is Blind Season 6 stars had an amazing connection in the pods, things changed when they met in the real world. Jimmy was shocked to meet Chelsea only to realize she looked nothing like Megan Fox. However, this wasn't even the main issue in their relationship. The Love is Blind couple had several fights throughout the show, proving they don't deserve each other. From Chelsea accusing Jimmy of making her feel insecure to Jimmy calling Chelsea clingy, there are many reasons why Chelsea and Jimmy's relationship is doomed. Related 20 best reality TV shows. Right now television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? Chelsea and Jimmy are insecure. The critics are loud. Close. Chelsea's insecurities go beyond lying about her looks. During their trip to the Dominican Republic, Chelsea constantly needed reassurance from Jimmy about whether he still liked her. The relationship got pretty shaky when all the Love is Blind Season 6 cast members met each other. Jimmy had expressed his desire to see what Amber AD Desire looked like. Later, during the meeting, Jimmy called AD stacked, and although they all joked about it, Chelsea was mad, stating she felt uneasy when Jimmy and AD were talking. It didn't go well after Chelsea and Jimmy got home, and she accused him of ignoring her the whole time. In a recent TikTok video, Chelsea addressed her insecurities by calling people out for dragging her through the mud, saying the critics have been super loud, via Chelsea's TikTok. Chelsea added that the experience was crazy and heightened her insecurities. This is such a crazy experience that you're thrown into, and you're trying to figure out if you're gonna marry this person. Of course, my insecurities are gonna be heightened. Yes, I am big in my emotions. I struggled with insecurities on the show. Jimmy was also insecure as he didn't appreciate it when Chelsea called Johnny McLantire and Amy Cortez the strongest couple. No, you can't say it. How do you think that makes me feel? You don't think that were? Perhaps Jimmy wanted to present an image of a perfect relationship to the rest of the Love is Blind cast members, and that's why he didn't like Chelsea's remarks. Chelsea uses emotional manipulation. She gaslights a lot. Chelsea used emotional manipulation to get Jimmy to speak about his feelings regarding their conversation with Love is Blind cast member Jeremy Lutinsky about Jessica. Jimmy admitted that Jeremy asked if he had seen Jess, and after stating he hadn't, Jeremy showed him a picture of her on Instagram. Chelsea asked if he pictured a life with Jess and why he wasn't giving her more attention. The conversation was going well, with Jimmy expressing he couldn't communicate his love and affection for her every single time, referring to her as clingy, via Love is Blind Netflix. I am not gonna be able to tell you I love you every single hour of the day just because I am working from home. I love you, and I really want to make things work, but, honestly, I bit the living shit out of my lip, and it freaking. It hurts to talk. You know I love you to death, and I really do care about you, but... Truthfully, you've been a little clingy. Chelsea was livid following Jimmy's remarks, telling him it was rude, adding that all those problems came after he saw Jess' pictures. Things blew out of proportion for Jimmy and Chelsea in Love is Blind Season 6, Episode 10. Chelsea accused Jimmy of refusing to step back from his girlfriends after she asked him to, which was quite offensive. Jimmy, however, stated that she hadn't asked, and that was the first time she mentioned it. Chelsea is obsessed with her looks. The Megan Fox comment close. Chelsea and Jimmy had a slightly awkward first meeting when Jimmy realized Chelsea did not look like Megan Fox, and he felt deceived. Jimmy couldn't hide his disappointment while they kissed and constantly chuckled to hide his disbelief. She definitely lied to me on some, how she looked. Chelsea told me she looks like Megan Fox, Jimmy told the cameras. According to Entertainment Tonight, Chelsea has apologized for Megan's comment, indicating that she deemed her apologizing for dragging her into that mess. She also said she never meant to manipulate Jimmy into choosing her over Jessica. Jimmy is conflict avoidant. Avoid arguments. Close in what turned into one of the worst moments of the couple, Jimmy had gone to his friend's birthday party, and Chelsea accused him of leaving as soon as the camera crew left. In his defense, Jimmy said he asked her to go out with him, an offer she declined. However, Chelsea clearly stated that Jimmy did not ask her to accompany him, to which Jimmy responded, "I knew damn well you didn't want to go with me, and I did ask you." Jimmy voiced that Chelsea was comfortable at home, and he didn't blame her that she never wanted to leave the house. Here, Jimmy tried to deflect from the fact that he left her at home, adding that she was comfortable being home. When the argument got so bad, Jimmy accused Chelsea of trying to create an issue and calling her insecure. Jimmy isn't that into Chelsea. He's acting for the cameras. Before the explosive fight between Jimmy and Chelsea in episode 10 of Love is Blind Season 6, the couple had argued, with Chelsea stating Jimmy didn't show how much he loved her, via Netflix. In episode 10, Jimmy's fiancée accused him of having sex with one of his best friends. The blow-up happened after Chelsea indicated she was uncomfortable with him hanging out with his female friends late at night. Chelsea wanted Jimmy to cut off that close connection, to which he said he was unwilling to do so. Chelsea was having none of that and proved Jimmy was lying by stating he had confessed to having slept with one of his female friends. This statement unmasked Jimmy's sweet character, leaving many Love is Blind viewers wondering if he was pretending to be a nice guy. Jimmy chose Chelsea because of the Megan Fox comparison, which explains their struggles. Both Jimmy and Chelsea expressed to their other pod relationships, Jess and Trevor, respectively, that they were still their number one choices. Jimmy and Chelsea are poor communicators. They can't communicate effectively. In episode 8 of Love is Blind, Chelsea's friends meet Jimmy. During the conversation, one of her friends asked if Jimmy believed in going to bed angry, to which he said no, and Chelsea reassured them that he was an effective communicator. "He communicates so stinking well," Chelsea said. After having a heated argument where Jimmy accused Chelsea of being too dependent, she told him to work on his delivery to avoid saying anything hurtful during arguments. Nonetheless, based on all their issues, the Love is Blind couple could do better in the communication department. It is entirely unclear whether the two got married, since Jimmy was unsure if he wanted to marry Chelsea. However, Jimmy recently shared a cute photo of them on his Instagram, gushing about his love for Chelsea and calling her an amazing person. Love is Blind Season 6, Episodes 1 to 11 are available for streaming on Netflix. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Sources: Chelsea Blackwell, TikTok; Love is Blind, Netflix; Instagram; Entertainment Tonight, online, Netflix; YouTube; Jimmy Presnell, Instagram. Love is Blind reality TV romance. 15 men and women from the same city come together to compete in Love is Blind, a reality dating show created for Netflix. The show sees couples meet and fall in love with a twist. They'll only meet face to face if one of the two accepts a marriage proposal. If they accept, they'll move in with their partner, meet their families, and ultimately decide if they want to say "I do." Cast: Vanessa Lachey, Nick Lachey. Release date February 13, 2020. Streaming services: Netflix. Seasons 2. Writers: Chris Colin. Directors: Chris Colin. Showrunner: Chris Colin.